It's time for final thoughts. For almost a year, the leftist mainstream media has been obsessed with one thing: Russia, Russia, Russia. It's all we hear about. They say, no, they insist that the Trump campaign colluded with Putin to win this election. After all, there's no way all of their BS poll numbers and Hillary cheerleading could have been misguided, right? Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin had to have stolen this election from Hillary, right? Day after day, the fake news media has hammered the Russia conspiracy home until the real Russia story bubbled up to the surface. The Russia story they don't want to talk about. The Russia story that goes like this. As Mrs. Clinton was beginning her job as Obama's Secretary of State, federal agents stood by and watched as Russian influences massaged their way into the back pockets of Donald Trump? No. Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, and Barack Obama. That's right. Let's talk about a little deal called Uranium 1. The Obama administration, with Mrs. Clinton at the forefront, was knowingly compromising American national security interests. According to The Hill, the FBI, quote, obtained an eyewitness account backed by documents indicating Russian nuclear officials had routed millions of dollars to the U.S. designed to benefit former President Bill Clinton's charitable foundation. Yep, and that was, quoting again, during the time Secretary of State Hillary Clinton served on a government body that provided a favorable decision to Moscow, end quote. That deal would give control of 20% of U.S. uranium to Moscow by way of a mining company called Uranium 1. Oh, and it gets better. The American businessman who cooperated with this investigation tried to file a lawsuit that might have exposed it all, but was threatened and silenced by the Obama administration. The real Russia story is a real doozy. Take one part Obama administration, mix in a whole lot of U.S. uranium, and top it off with some good old-fashioned Clinton pay-to-play, and you've got the Russia bombshell the mainstream media has been waiting for. But because it has nothing to do with Donald Trump and everything to do with crooked Hillary, President Obama and his State Department, it's no surprise these leftist media cowards will barely touch it. What are you afraid of? I thought you were all about truth. I thought you were all about speaking truth to power. I thought you were fearless and noble and honest journalistic warriors. No. You so-called journalists walk around like your crap doesn't stink while you dedicate all of your time to harassing Sarah Sanders, reporting on overheard speakerphone calls, salacious dossiers, and late-night tweets. You're not journalists. You're not truth-seeking warriors. You're pansies that are either too scared to challenge your leftist idols or too far up Hillary's pantsuit to see what's right in front of your faces. Here's your Russia scandal, and we, the American people, would appreciate it if you'd spend even a tenth the amount of time on it as you do attacking our president. You think we trust you to hold government accountable when you can't even hold yourselves accountable? No. Check yourselves. Seek the truth and report it, even if it doesn't fit the destroy Trump narrative you're after. Those are my final thoughts from LA. God bless, and take care.